Formula One has cranked up the heat over Barcelona. The first Grand Prix held here was won by Nigel Mansell after a wheel-to-wheel battle with Ayrton Senna. But who will follow in his footsteps this weekend? Long straights and medium-speed turns dominate here, but there's something else to watch out for at Barcelona. The air currents are strong and unpredictable, and they'll be giving aerodynamic components a real run for their money this weekend. The season is about halfway through, and it makes me wonder, what else is in store for the teams? Well, there's only one way to find out. So, without further ado, let's get started. Today, we see the culmination of the team's practice efforts translate to the all-important qualifying session. The teams will be looking to build on yesterday's momentum. Having seen how the cars and drivers are reacting to the circuit, they have a little more time to make some final changes. But by the end of the day, we'll know exactly how the drivers will be lining up on the grid for tomorrow's race. You're going to want to join us for this, folks, so fasten your seatbelts. Drivers are strapping themselves in, ready for race day.
We saw a reasonable push from Mercedes in qualifying, and they'll have plenty of opportunities here to achieve a great result. Williams had a good performance in qualifying. Now they'll be eager to demonstrate that they can have an even better race. And the sun is shining bright here today. This is perfect weather for teams and drivers alike to show us what they're capable of.
Well, Formula One is back in Barcelona, and the teams have got their work cut out for them. It's bright and sunny as the drivers line up on the grid. Let's look at Mercedes for a moment. A top 10 position today, but will they be able to capitalize on it? We've got the other Mercedes here. With a top 10 position on the grid, this race could really go either way for them. Everything's been building to this. This is it. It's the Spanish Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Currently P6.
It's a race position gained for Mercedes. Ferrari advance the race position. Mercedes moved up a place. Oh, and Ferrari just gained a place. It's a race position gained for Mercedes. Let's take a closer look. Now, just watch the Mercedes here. Goodness me, there they go, moving ahead of the other driver. Back in the garage, the team absolutely loved it. Sounds like someone's locked up. We can take a look now. Let's have a look here. This was the Aston Martin. It's a lockup, and that could be costly. Let's see what happened there. Now, just watch the Mercedes here. The team watching on and clearly loving that.
Rain is imminent. So it's down here now.
Oh, big lock up there. Let's have a look. Okay, here's the Ferrari. Oh, and there's the lockup. That's the last thing they'll have wanted. And that was a bitter blow for the team. And it may have really hurt their overall chances.
This is awesome work, come on.
Let's take a look at the replay. Now, just watch the Mercedes here. The driver's team there cheering them on.
So box. Just push. We're going to push hard.
Yeah, copy.
Let's see what happened there. Now, just watch the Mercedes here. Goodness me, they're completely off the racing line. And that's the lockup. And there's an overtake from Williams. I think there's been a lockup. Let's take a closer look. Now just focus on the Haas. Well, they've locked up. They won't have been happy about that. Oh, there's a spin! Here's the replay. Okay, so there we have the Alpine. What a spin! There's been a crash. Let's have a look. Now we see the Williams here. And there we see the crash. And McLaren with a great overtake.
Everything to play with. Come on.
Red Bull moved up. Look at that! They've run wide. Let's take a look at the replay. Now we see the Williams here. Oh dear, that's far wider than they would have wanted. Ferrari, advance the race position.
So rain, all clear.
Copy.
No more rain forecast. Dry line is forming. And let's push.
Right, push hard now.
Yeah, copy.
Red Bull gained a place.
Everything you can.
Alfa Romeo just moved up a place.
Box, box, box. So use those tires.
Copy. Yeah, I'm entering the pit.
Copy.
And we'll push. And think about less lifting coast.
be afraid to use the tyres.
Copy.
You had fastest lap.
It's a spin! Let's see what happened there. Now let's watch this. The Alfa Romeo involved in this one. That looked like a very nasty spin. Is that a lockup? Let's take a closer look. Now just focus on the Haas. Just a bit too heavy on the brakes and they've locked up.
Got a car stopped on track.
That's a spin! Let's have a look. Now look at this. It was the Alpha Tauri driver involved. And yes, that's where they spin out. Sounds like there's been a crash. Here's the replay. Now just focus on the Haas. That crash is terrible news for the team.
We have a checkered flag now.
What a fantastic race from the Mercedes driver. Mercedes once again showing why they're one of the biggest names in F1.
They do say success breeds success, and I'm sure the team will be hoping that holds true.
And after this result, the team is fourth in the constructor standings.
For the next Grand Prix, make sure you join us at the renowned city circuit of Monaco. Prepare yourselves for one of the most legendary rounds of the season.